Hello, this is Essence of Spirit, and I'm recording this video response to um, the supposed myth of the 70% of African American households that are headed by black women are the result of no good black men. Now, I just stumbled upon this video and I did watch the first part, and went ahead and looked at the second part because I said, well, maybe this guy really isn't for real. But you asked for a real black woman's response, and so here I am. I am authentically black. I am a single black parent. However, I do not meet your stereotypical image, according to you, of a booty shaking, finger popping, irresponsible black woman who is incapable of raising good black children. Now, I want to address your points one by one from the second video. Yes, I did see President Obama's, then candidate Obama's speech during Father's Day weekend in 2008 concerning some of the issues concerning black households. He was speaking of um, things that you can do that we could do to better our own conditions. Because, yes, it is a fact that a lot of our black men are in prison. It is a fact that most of our households are headed by single black women. But I will have to disagree with you in that the reason why most of the black men are in prison because of no good black women, it's really because the black man who is supposed to be a man and take care of his offspring is noticeably absent from that black household. Now, I'm going to go through your list. One, you said one of the reasons why most of these households of black women are headed by single women is because a lot of black women dump their black fathers. Well, I don't know where you're getting your statistics from, because really a lot of this stems from teenage or underage pregnancy, where neither of the parents, the mother or the father, are mentally, emotionally, or financially equipped to deal with being parents. And because teenagers are teenagers, they usually the relationships do not last, but yet the mother is left holding the bag, raising the child on her own. Okay, now I want you to refute that. You also wanted to say that women initiate 80% of divorces because they want child support. Now, I don't know what planet you happen to be living on, but child support really, I have never met the woman unless she is married and divorced from an NFL player, an NBA player, a hockey player, a airline pilot, or anything like that that receives kind of child support that will enable her to lay up on her booty, snapping her fingers, and not have to do any kind of work. Because most women receive at the most $100 a week, maybe 150, and do tell the rent. The last time I noticed is much more than that. You still have to feed the child, you have to clothe the child, you have to entertain the child, you have to do a lot of things with children besides buy diapers. I don't know where you're getting that from either. So those 80%, I don't know what women you're talking about, because these women must be living in a shack in the middle of the freaking desert, if that's all it takes for them to live is a couple $100s a month. Um, Many women admit that they got married for child support. Well, that goes into my last statement, child support or maybe alimony, because again, unless you're married to a rich man who can afford to pay thousands upon thousands of dollars, like the puff daddies of the world, and you're getting $32,000 a month in child support per child, well, yeah. But like I said, most women don't receive nearly that much, and we still have to make do. Oh, and the reason why a lot of women initiate divorce is because after they get married, they find out they're married to freaking fools. So that's why they initiate the divorce. Women, by nature, like being partnered, like being coupled. We do not get married for the sake of getting a divorce. So again, I want you to post where you're getting your statistics from, because I think it's absolute bullshit. Um, Unmarried women get government perks such as food stamps and welfare. Well, I'm again an authentic black woman. I have yet to receive a welfare check, a food stamp, or any kind of government perk, not even a Section 8 apartment. I live in my own very own house that I paid for by my very own self because I work every freaking day like most women do. Um, you went on to say that you have been dumped as verification that men get dumped. Well, yeah, people break up with each other. It has no bearing on whether or not you can be a good father. A deadbeat father is not necessarily one that's absent from the home, but he's absent, doesn't pay child support, doesn't visit with his children or help raise his kids, give the mother of his children any breaks except to listen to him rant and rave about how sorry she is as a mother. Hmm. Um, Men can't deal with crazy women because women go crazy after childbirth or something to that effect. Brother, you're confused. Either that or you don't know how to deal with women. Because I say this, my parents' generation, we didn't have all of this going on. If women have been crazy for generations, the men stayed married to them, they dealt with women, they raised their children, they were good men in the home doing the work. And so now men must be that, they must be emasculated to the point that they can't deal with crazy women. Well, you know, okay. That's you. That's your opinion. I'm just repeating what you said. You went on to say some men are primary caregivers but aren't married. They run errands, take the kids to the store, whatever they're doing. But you know, I've been a parent for 16 years now. I have yet to see more than 10 men at a PTA meeting or any man assisting a classroom with a teacher or anything of that nature. So I live in a predominantly black neighborhood. My daughter has always gone to predominantly black schools, and you know I see fathers around, but not nearly to the extent that they should be. If you want to make that assertion, irresponsible women get to have unearned income. That goes back to a previous point that I won't repeat. And I want to know, what type of women do you know that this is your take on black women? They must all be scrippers and pole dancers or whatever, because most of the black women that I know that are single mothers are very capable of raising their children. However, the lack of black men in chronic lack of black men in the black home has taken a toll. This didn't happen overnight. This took over 20 years to occur because again, in my parents' day, my those men were there. I knew every father of every child that I grew up with. They were all at home, unless they were in the military and they were gone on tour, on their tour of duty. You know, so I don't know where you're getting your information from. I don't know what kind of people you hang around with, because they must all be coming straight out the ultra hood, because it's not reflective of the people that I know, the people that my parents know, the people that my sister knows, the people that I work with. So, brother, you need to calm down with all this stuff and deal with the issue at hand instead of blaming black women. Find a black woman who is a single parent and help her raise her kids, since you think we're so bad at it. But you have your information totally wrong. And that's all I really wanted to say. And that's my take on it. Have a good one.